Hey, good morning, Misquamicut Beach, and wherever else you're watching this, on my page, the drive-in page, the Misquamicut page, the Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are. People like to see what we do down here at the beach, so we decided to get up earlier than normal. And the Misquamicut Business Association does a lot of stuff down at the beach, and we kind of wanted to show you what we do, because a lot of times people will see Amanda, this is Amanda, out on the golf cart, you know, doing the trash, or me, or Mike Land, or whoever else goes out, Zach. We've got a little road crew, and they wonder, like, who's picking up this trash, who's sweeping the sidewalk, who's doing it? It's the Misquamicut Business Association. Once in a while, we got to take credit for what we actually do and what our members around here, which is pretty much everybody at the beach, pay for us to do. So we'll show you like our golf cart and stuff, and I'll take you for a ride. Shane's on the camera, so Amanda can't squeeze in with us on this one, but she's going to do some work around here while we go take a ride. So come with us. So this is where the drive-in is over here, and we make good use of these containers that are behind it. That's where we, everybody say hi to Gonzo. That's John Gonzalez, a.k.a. Gonzo. Anyway, so this is our lovely golf cart. It was a little wet yesterday. I wish it was a little more wet. We could use some rain. Not on the weekends, though. It's the only time we have to make money. But there we go. So this is our lovely golf cart, and it's sponsored by the Breezeway Resort, Maria's Seaside Cafe, and the Hotel Maria, as well as Two Little Fish. And last year it was purchased for us by South County Tourism Council and Berkshire Bank. And it's gassed up for us by Junk and Java, George Tattersall. So this is the cart that you see out and about, riding around the beach. It's fun to drive. I will admit, it's fun to drive around picking up trash. It's actually, for me, relaxing. I'm not sure if it is for Amanda. Anyway, let's go take a look in the container over here. We also bring out the weed killer, and I know you're going to yell at me and want to know what weed killer we're using. All natural weed and grass killer, so don't freak out. Anyway, we don't like weeds growing out of the sidewalks here in Misquamicut. So we have this lovely stage too in front of the drive-in because once in a while we have concerts. Actually, during COVID, this was like the place to be for those 2 years. We had graduations here. We had just about every high school event here because it was outside. And we had concerts. And we're going to have a concert coming up. We've got this weekend a Grateful Dead night. So we have Mystic Dead playing. And then we've got Hey 19, the Steely Dan tribute band, playing coming up next month. So it's a lot of fun, the events we do at the drive-in. So this is where we keep all of our stuff, although it looks like Coconut Kevin is using this as his workshop here to do painting. We sell the Coconut Kevin stuff at the Tourist Center. If you haven't seen Coconut Kevin, he's the guy with the red hair that's like out to here. Lives in Key West in the winter, Misquamicut in the summer. So I know you can't see in here too well. I'm just going to grab the backpack blower. We've got lawn mowers, we've got blowers. We keep the sidewalks clean. We've got hedge trimmers. Oh, for you Caddyshack fans, let me show you. We're going to have some fun this morning. By the way, if you're watching us from wherever you're watching us, type in where you're from. We love to know, and let us know when you're coming to Misquamicut. Oh, and if you're coming to Misquamicut tonight or tomorrow night, I'll be DJing at the Windjammer. I'm a blower by day and a DJ at night. That didn't come out right. If you, ladies and gentlemen, can tell me what this is a reference to, I will give you a free drive-in pass for tonight or tomorrow night. I don't even know what movie we're showing. Oh, we're showing Dirty Dancing tonight and tomorrow night. So if you want a free carload to Dirty Dancing, be the first person to type in the comments what this is in reference to. What movie is this in reference to? And I'm sure Ben will let us know when we get an answer. And actually, as a further hint, it's the same movie. You see the sign on that little shed over there? It's actually a Coconut Kevin original. Pool, pond to be good for you. Yeah. So if you can tell me what that's in reference to, then you can have a free carload of people. You can stuff people in the trunk. I don't care what you do. Bring as many as you want.
It's a lot of gear.
Well, you know.
Got to keep this beach looking clean, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
You know, some days it's fine and some days it's not. Today doesn't look bad because yesterday was kind of rainy. But other days it's just disgusting. Like I said, it's Amanda is out there a lot. We have a new person, Zach. Coconut Kevin does some of it, and Mike Land, who does the projection stuff, he goes out. So there's like, between the 5 of us, we try to go out at least once a day. Excuse me. And then a lot of times we go there where the right-of-ways are, and we scoop up the sand and keep it from coming out onto the sidewalks and stuff. So, and by the way, this is, people ask all the time, this is the tourist center here. So we're at 316 Atlantic Avenue. We're across the street from ABC Resort and the Windjammer. We're next to where the water slides used to be.
So Caswell, we have Heather watching from the State Beach right now.
Does she know? Does anyone know the answer to our question?
And Heather Smith Rodriguez got the tickets.
And what did she answer?
Ben, what was the answer? We're waiting.
Oh, we're waiting. All right. So, if you're down here on Atlantic Avenue, you can pull in on this side.
Caddyshack.
Caddyshack. There you go.
Yeah.
Be the ball. It's just such a funny movie. So there's these spots here that say 15-minute parking. So you can pull in right here, 15-minute parking, and we've got these picnic tables here and stuff. But this is the tourist center. Welcome to Misquamicut Beach, tourist information. So you can come up to the window. At night, it's the concession stand for the drive-in, which is why it says we sell Coke. We do not sell 25-cent hot dogs. We just like the sign. And then inside there is where you can get your tourist brochures. So this is the public restrooms. If you're driving through Misquamicut and I need to go to the bathroom, this is it. Free, open to the public. All right, let's go take a ride, Shane.
Yeah, let's go.
Caddyshack. I could talk like Carl Spackler all day, you know. You don't think I'm weird or strange or anything, do you? And then Chevy Chase says, nobody says that about you as far as you know.
Well, we are entertaining people here, so might as well entertain them.
Yeah. He goes, well, you still have a pool? Yeah, we have a pool and a pond. Pond would be good for you. Yeah, or pool, you know, anything really. Bill Murray was brilliant in that movie. All right. How do we get you in this vehicle? Ah, man, I can't fit my cup of tea.
We'll find a spot for this back here.
Yeah, sure.
Look at that. Like it was meant to go there.
Well, it was. So the first thing I'm going to show y'all is not where we hide the key.
Oh. No one saw that. Get some artistic shots here. Yes, there's your camera operator. That is Shane B.
There's Amanda. She's picking up the trash. We keep this lot clean too because we have the drive-in here at night. So the MBA rents the parking lot at night, basically, when the town's not using it to have the drive-in movies. It's nice in the morning here, before people get here and stuff. It's quiet.
It is quiet.
So we just drive down the street, honestly, looking for trash. And got a horn on this thing.
I don't know why that cracks me up.
See,
but
here's the bike path. That's not just a bike path. It's a bike path, walking path, and really it's a connector. So this was the brain, and look at the people that use it. We're just pulling up, and it's like people are using it. And this is the Minnebog Trail bike pedestrian path. And it's not a bike path to nowhere, as someone said. And someone also asked, we're on a live stream, but do you enjoy the bike path, walk path? There you go.
That was a thumbs up from those
That's right.
people right there running by.
So, in fact, let's put the lights on so we don't... Got these nice lights. So, for years and years, when people would come down to this... let me pull this over, sorry. Now, we said there's nobody here. Now, all of a sudden, there's people. There we go. So for years and years, we can walk a little bit on the path. People would, so I guess to explain it, if you can kind of picture where we are, there's the State Beach. The State Beach is in the middle of Misquamicut. A lot of people think that that is Misquamicut Beach. It's not. Misquamicut Beach starts way down at the Pleasant View Inn on Atlantic Ave, and we're going to drive down there, and goes all the way down to the Weekapaug Bridge. All of that is Misquamicut Beach. So when people say, how much is it to park at Misquamicut, my response is there's 12 parking lots. They all vary. What time is the beach open? The beach is always open. I mean, you might not be able to park at the State Beach because they won't open the gates to the line. They don't open the gates till 9 o'clock on a weekday morning, which is nuts. But we have no control over the state. Anyway, there's 500 cottages and probably 500 hotel rooms at the west end of the beach. And at this end of the beach, you've got your amusements. We don't have the water slides anymore, but you got your Bayview Fun Park, the game room. I know the merry-go-round's not open this year, but normally it is. And so what happens is it gets to be dark, and people wanted to, walk back to their cottage. And you see the sidewalk runs out right here. And you had this, more than half a mile stretch of nothing. There was no lights. And the state doesn't keep any lights on at night. So you're either walking on the side of a dark road, which is not safe, or you're walking through a dark parking lot. So George Tattersall, who was the president of the MBA, he's famous because his wife owns Junk in Java. Alexis made him famous, even though he'll tell you he helped design it. Anyway, George came up with the idea that we need to connect it. So we came up with all these plans, an off-road situation where people would walk, or bike, or whatever, just connect between both ends of the beach. And of course, all the powers that be said you can't touch a bush, you can't move anything, blah, blah, blah. So it took us 10 years. We had a grant that we were going to lose, which I was able to sort of help steer into this. And they basically put the path, the connector, it's a connector, on the side of the road. So is it perfect? No. Somebody said, what moron came up with this idea? I get it. Some people don't like it, but I think it's way safer and way better than anything we've had before. And you've got these bollards here that let people know as you start that, this is a separate side. So this is a share the lane between walkers and bikers. And it's pedestrian and bike. It's not exclusive bike. So we'll take a ride down it and see how it looks. But we always encourage people to hop on the bike path here and
there we go.
There we go. I can't tell you the thousands of people that are using this thing and loving it. Again, it's not perfect. It's not off-road as we had originally hoped. But I mean, you go into Boston and you got a 3-inch bike lane right on the side of traffic with no bollards or barriers. So I think this is a lot safer. The other thing we did is we added lights to every light pole. Because we got some estimate for low-level lights, and it was $400,000. So we said, well, hey, National Grid, can we get some extra lights on the poles? The poles run out before you get down to where Patty's is, so they're going to put a couple more foam poles in and put a couple more lights. And there you have it. See, you got people using it. People walk their dogs. I've seen strollers. I've seen wheelchairs. I've seen all that stuff. By the way, Sam's Beach over there, Kurt, best breakfast on the beach. Well, one of the best. I can't say anything's the best. I get yelled at. It's a great breakfast. It's the best breakfast on the east end of Misquamicut Beach because Little Mermaids has the best breakfast on the west end. Well, so does Gino's. Again, I can't name businesses or I get yelled at. They're all good. Two Little Fish looks like they're getting ready for the day. You got the Barefoot Outlet, Ride a Wave. So let's take a ride on the path. We'll go slow and we'll stay in the right lane, but this is how we check for trash. A lot of times there's trash all over the side of the road, and today, of course, I'm taking you guys for a ride, and there's no trash. But if we see some, we'll stop. If anybody has any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Home Depot gave us some benches, by the way, so we installed those. Take a look at how beautiful this bike path is, walking path and connector. I mean, we're just on it right now, and look at the people using it early in the morning. You got two runners, a biker down the way there. You got a guy walking a dog. Morning. Some people don't like to be talked to, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's beautiful. I drive by here and I think, wow, we created something really cool that was never here before. You know, so many other tourist destinations and towns have something cool like this. We never did. I think the faux brick is a nice touch. I mean, here's some people here walking their dogs.
Well, just when I was driving down here this morning, there was a family walking this way.
Right.
It was great. People are using it.
Yep, no, they're definitely using it.
Oh, we found some trash.
It's all right. That's what we do. We pick up the trash. We don't mind. Well, we do mind if, I mean, I get it. Things blow, hey there, things blow off cars. You know, you find shoes and shirts in the road and stuff. I get it. That happens. But when jackasses just throw their Dunkin' out the window, that's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
And that's what shouldn't
Respect
be done.
the beach.
That's right. We have the signs, too. Respect the beaches. Look at the nice dog. Look at this. See, it's so cool, this path. It's just, it's a great connector. Hey there. So if you're just joining us, we are taking our morning run in the golf cart, Misquamicut Business Association, picking up trash. We'll spray some weeds if we see any. I think we got most of those though already. You don't see any weeds, we spray the weeds. We keep things clean. This is also, we've added some signage here. So this is a public access to the beach and public path to the pond. Which, you know, it's always been there, but it's never been labeled. And I think it's nice for people to be able to see where they can go.
Now, what would people be using this path for? This for launching a kayak? What would that be?
We actually have a kayak launch down the other way where I'll show you the sign we put for that. But this is also like a maintenance access. I'll show you. So the Misquamicut Drain Project, there's kind of two ways we've done the drainage down here. It used to always flood down here, and we fixed it mostly. I mean, not during a hurricane. But on that end of the beach, where all the cottages, hotels, Sandy Shore Motel, all that stuff, where all that is at that end of the beach, we have a drainage system under the ground. And it runs under the street and goes into the retention pond over here that I'll show you in a second. And this is the access way to the retention pond. But it's also the access way to get to Winnapaug Pond if you want to go, if you want to go clamming or something like that. So I'll show you the retention pond. They just cleaned it out, maintenance, good stuff. By the way, for years, the state beach had a whole carry in, carry out policy of trash, which was ridiculous. So you see that dumpster over there? We got a dumpster at every entrance to the state beach in the lot, so you have no excuse to litter. You have to throw it in the dumpster. Please don't throw it in the parking lot. You look, there's more people using the path here. All right, we'll pull up here. Look. So this is a sign we just put up that, look at that, oh my God, somebody's using our bench. Yeah. See, for me, this is really cool because this is all new stuff. None of this was ever here until this summer, and it took us a long time. See the nice bike racks we put in last week? Someone said, why don't you put them closer? I wrote, closer to what? I mean, everyone's
They're on a bike.
Right, everyone's got a complaint. Well, they want them at the state beach. And I'm like, well.
They can't walk?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know. No, I get jaded. No, so we got these bike things. And so here is the retention pond. This is actually kind of cool. So We have French drains on the other side of Misquamicut that fix the drainage down by the Weekapaug Bridge. But they just came in here last week and cleaned all this out. So the water comes out over here. It gets piped underneath the streets, and then it comes out where those crushed rocks are there. After it's gone through a sand filter, which is over here in the bushes, which you can't see. And then it filters through the pond, and then it filters in here, and then it goes into the pond. So this is your natural way of cleaning the drainage water off the street. So this is the Misquamicut. Hey, this is the Misquamicut drain system, and it's pretty cool. And then on the other end of the beach, we just basically, Public Works dug along the entire side of the road and filled it with stone, and it works. I mean, they got to keep up with it and replace the stone every few years, but it works. Let's take a look at the sign we installed. So we named this path Minnebog because Minnebog was the original name of Winnapaug Pond. It was Minnebog, then it was Brightman's, and then it was Minnebog, Brightman's, and now Winnapaug Pond, that pond over there. So we looked up the original native name, which was Minnebog, from some of the earliest maps we could find from colonial times. So we named this connector Minnebog to kind of restore that original name. And we've got a history here. You can stop and you can read the history about everything. So this area, once known as Minnebog, was settled by several indigenous groups. It tells the whole story right up to the turn of the century with the MBA and all that, Superstorm Sandy. A guy named Zachary Garceau wrote it. This is the original. This is the old colonial map, which shows Misquamicut was a much bigger area. This was all Niantic lands at this time, it says. But right there, Minnebog Pond. You can't really even see it, but that's Minnebog Pond on this old map that we found from. Well, it was written. So it's the map of the colony of Rhode Island giving the Indian names of locations and great events in Indian history by Sidney Ryder, who did this back in 1903. So that's kind of the history, and that's a great aerial shot of the pond, which...
We have people watching from Alaska and Norway.
Alaska and Norway. Well, welcome to Misquamicut.
Hello,
Beach.
Alaska. I lived there for many years.
Shane's our cameraman.
Shane B on the camera
producer.
today.
Well, maybe Ben's our producer. I don't know.
Yeah, Ben's the producer. I'll just be camera operator today.
At least he's not camera operator 2. You know, that's
yeah, no.
movies, you know.
I know, right? Number 2.
Sure. Guy in golf cart. All right, let's go find some more trash, but let's not hit anybody.
Oh, we have more people using the path. This is fantastic.
It really is. It's pretty incredible that
bike racks.
It's like they don't know this has never, been here before. You're on camera. Do you guys like this connector path we've got in here?
Yeah.
Good.
It's my first time.
Good. Well, enjoy it.
Oh, God.
We put her on the spot.
That's it.
Imagine if she said no,
yeah. Well, nowadays, you just have to assume you're on camera if you're in public. It's just the way it is.
I like when Paul McCartney's in concert. He's like, "Are you having a good time?" And everybody screams. He goes, as if you'd say no.
Yeah.
I have a good time. I love Misquamicut Beach. I love Westerly. The MBA has been around for 22 years, and our job is to pick up the trash, sweep the sidewalks, keep things nice, promote the area. We provide Springfest, Fall Fest, the drive-in movie theater, the Tourist Information Center, classic car shows. So there's a lot of stuff that we do as the MBA. Now there's a guy who doesn't see the bike path, so he's on the other side of the road. So hopefully as people understand this path is here, this trail, this connector, they will actually use it. Most people use it, not everybody. Look behind us, we got people coming up on the back. Yeah, trash is not bad today at all, which is good. I like a quiet day of not much trash.
Yeah. Well, it's still early.
Oh, don't worry. By this afternoon, there'll be trash everywhere, and Mike will have to do a run. There's, unfortunately, dog poop on the trail.
Oh.
You know, I mean,
Ugh.
seriously.
I tell you, you know, you got to clean up after your pets.
I mean, really. They poop right on the bike path and you don't pick it up. Whatever. No job is too big or small for the MBA. I got my shout out has to go to a couple people besides George Tattersall, who came up with the idea of this connector, but town manager Mark Rooney, the former town manager, after years, and there'd be a town manager, and then it would fizzle, and then the next town council would pick it up, or the next town manager, and then a planning person would have it all teed up, and then they would leave, and it just 10 years of BS. So Mark Rooney made this happen, and Sean Lacey continued it and got it finished. And our town public works, I mean, DOT, I mean, they did all this part, but our public works crew put the nice stone in and installed the benches and the signs and did a really nice job. And public works is also the ones that keep that retention pond maintained. So John Savastano, Pete Caradillo, those guys are great.
My vote.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is the Kayak Launch. See the sign? I don't know if do I need to back up?
No, try. I got it.
So that's this has always been here, you know. You can't park here, but you can drop off here. So you can drop off your kayak. Someone came up with a great idea to have a little kayak launchy thing, you know, right here, like one of those, I don't even know what it's called. But so you can pull in here, you can park. And I know at first a couple people did, and the police said you can't, but the managers informed people, yes, you can definitely drop off here. And then you got to just go park in one of the lots like anyone else, but you at least have a place to drop off your kayak. We should probably get some ashtrays down here or something. This guy was a chain smoker. He stood in one spot, and if I was Columbo, I could pick up on the crime here, right? But yeah, so this is the Minnebog Bike pedestrian connector. Again, it's not a dedicated bike path. It connects that end of the beach to this end of the beach, so you don't have to walk in the road like you did before. And now we're gonna get on to some more regularly scheduled programs. Oh, we have a kite.
Oh, look at this. Still in good shape.
It is. All right, nobody wants to see Caswell go fly a kite, although some people probably do. We just ask when you're done playing with your kites that you please take them home or put them in a trash can. Thank you.
Oh, looks like Patty's is getting ready for the day.
Yeah, and there's that new Soulful Sisters, like SO-FUL Sisters. They're new this year. Smoothies and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I love seeing new businesses pop up. It's always good, people who have the entrepreneurial spirit,
Oh, I totally agree.
to get out there and try something. Because you never know until you try. You got to get out there and try.
No, you're right. When you're right, you're right.
I try to be right.
When you're wrong, I'll tell you.
I was wrong once, didn't like it, never did it again.
Shane is a modest man. So, you know, we pick up the trash.
Oh, we've got our morning deliveries here. The beach is coming alive.
Yeah, and I wanted to use the blower here, but I think if I do, I'm gonna make some people mad, so.
Morning.
Hey there.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. You know, people are very nice around here. We have a good beach. We have nice visitors. I don't like dirty sidewalks, Shane. Plus, people can trip on the sand and stuff, so.
I don't think there are many other beaches or beach communities or organizations that do this kind of stuff that you're doing, Caswell.
You know, there actually are.
Oh, see, I was wrong.
Because I just copy what I see when I'm on vacation.
Ah.
Some places that do way more than us. The difference is a lot of times it is the municipality. And I mean, you know, these guys will come through and blow off the sidewalks in the spring and get us going. But, you know, this needs to be done every couple of days in some of these spots. So that's why the MBA does it. We just do it. We want something done, we do it ourselves. It's fine. We just want to keep it clean. We don't let trash hit the ground here in Misquamicut. And I think it sends a message, you know, we don't tolerate stuff here like people just throwing their trash out the window, and we don't tolerate it. We don't tolerate it. So if you want to do it, go some other beach. You want to get into a fight, go somewhere else. You want to swear at your neighbor, go somewhere else. Not here. Not on my watch.
Well said. If you're at the beach, be nice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, everybody's here to enjoy. Nobody wants to hear your music blasting, and you don't want to hear theirs. Just be respectful. I mean, unless you're blasting the Beatles, you know.
The Beatles? Who are they?
Or Van
Is that a
Halen.
new band?
Could be. I'm good with some Sammy Hagar, too. But, yeah, so we do, our Misquamicut Business Association road crew does this whole stretch here. Hang on, I'm just going to get out with the bucket. Hey. So you guys, if you're watching us, you're probably really bored.
I have some questions for you, Caswell.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
coming
shoot. I like questions.
in. Someone asked if your band is playing at Fall Fest.
Yes, on the Sunday.
Oh, there you go.
Actually, we're also playing at the Windjammer on Friday, February 2nd of Labor Day, 9 to 1.
Someone wants to know how they can volunteer.
Oh, cool. Email us. Misquamicut2000@gmail.com. Misquamicut2000@gmail.com. And I know as I'm speaking, Ben is typing that in to put it up on the screen, because that's how well I know my buddies Shane and Ben. We've been doing this live stream stuff for a very long time now. It seems like a long time, although it's only been a couple years. And Ben and Shane have really mastered it. I mean, if you're looking for some of the top people in the country, it's Ben and Shane. They pivoted really quickly when this whole thing went down and they got us online. So, you know, but we like questions. So yeah, it'll help the work go a little bit faster here if you.
Oh, someone wanted to see the smoothie menu, but
Okay.
do you have any? Oh, we can swing by there, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Ask and you shall receive.
Do you want to go show?
Morning.
Do you want to go show them the smoothie menu while I keep doing this?
Sounds good.
All right.
You can keep talking too if you want.
Yeah, her name's Leia.
Okay.
Tell her you're Shane
All right.
B.
Well, he, as in he, Caswell,
She'll
is
say-
finishing cleaning up.
Who the hell's that?
We'll go over and take a peek. Here we are at Patty's. Great venue.
Well, you know, we like to show people what we get accomplished down here as the MBA.
All right, here we
We
go.
don't want them to think it's some other organization.
Smoothies, coffee.
We are live,
eats,
though.
Drinks.
I'm live.
Hey, they have ice for sale too.
All right.
All right, let's see what we have. We'll start on the east side. Lots of good stuff. Breakfast bowls, chicken and waffles. Who doesn't love chicken and waffles? Good old-fashioned hot dogs. Snow cones. Hi, good morning. I'm Shane with I'm with Caswell, who's with the MBA. We're out live streaming right now. Just letting people know what you have here. Yes. Would you like to be on the camera? Say a little something? All right, so who are you? And
Hey, good morning. I am half of the Soulful Sisters crew. My identical twin sister and I run this little trailer. We sell coffee and we specialize in waffle bowls. We put whatever you want in a waffle bowl. Usually it's yogurt or chicken. And we have our very famous Costa Rican banana frozen coffee. So come on down.
that sounds amazing.
It is.
All right. Well, thank you. So there you have it. They have drinks on the menu, of course. Coffee drinks, cold brew. That'll wake you up. Lemonade. And there you go. Cash card, Venmo, Apple Pay. Here's some pictures. Pictures are always good. Cool, there you go. And this is at Patty's. And the name again?
We're the Soulful Sisters.
Soulful Sisters. There you go. On Instagram, so_full_sisters.
Check us out.
Thanks. Have a great day. All right, let's head back. Caswell's getting the beach all set up for you. Come on down. Plenty of parking. No lines, no waiting. Heading into the dog days of summer here.
Dog days. Summer is not over until,
Oh, of course not.
well, first we got the Hartford Marathon.
The what's marathon?
The half marathon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
called the Surftown Half, which is the weekend after Labor Day. Then the weekend after that, 16, 17, 18, we have Fall Fest. Then October 1st is Guy Fawkes Bonfire Night. The 25th annual, by the way, so I got to come up with a pretty good script.
25th.
I can't believe I'm that old, but I am. And then the weekend after that is Atlantis Rising, which is put on by South County Tourism Council. And it's a sandcastle sculpting event with like some big live bands and all sorts of stuff at the State Beach. So
Oh, cool.
we keep it going right to mid-October at least.
Might have some professional sandcastle builders, huh?
Yeah, they are professionals. In fact, there's one over here in front of Sandy Shore that's a sample. Now, it was put up in May, so it's kind of crumbled by now, but you can kind of get an idea. You see it over here behind that CSO officer? It's crumbled now, but you can see the quality.
Oh, got to get some weeds.
Just hit myself in the face with the weed juice.
Yeah, be careful.
It's fine.
Oh, it's organic, right?
Yeah, I just put it in these containers because they got the battery-powered thing. I know people look at me like I'm crazy when I'm out here doing this stuff. What is this guy? So, well, I'm here to pick up the sweet and sour stuff. I don't know. Don't litter, folks, please.
Yeah, it's a shame that this happens.
I really don't get paid any extra to do this. It's a damn shame, folks. Now, I got to say that compared to the old days, people are way more conscious now. But the other thing is, you know, years ago, there was not even a trash can on Atlantic Avenue. And now, you see those trash cans over there, recycling trash, next to the clock that Warehouse Liquors bought for us, by the way. They're up and down the street. They're all up and down Atlantic Ave, so you have no excuse not to throw something away. Now, I gotta wait for this guy to move out of the way so I can get this paper plate in the... without getting... I don't want to get killed over a plate. Okay, let's move. I'm holding up traffic. Oh no, this guy's going around. It's all right.
All right, that guy wins.
Every day of the week. Hang on, let's get someone's gloves. My other favorite line is from Fletch, where he passes out. He's in the doctor's place. And he passes out and he wakes up. And he's like, where am I? And she's like, you're in the records room, doctor. He goes, can I have the Beatles' White Album? I can do Chevy Chase all day, people. So if you're watching us, just tuning in, you're bored probably, but this is what we do every day, not just me. We have Amanda, Zach, Mike Land, Coconut Kevin, and we come out on the road, we pick up the trash, we try to make things nice, we sweep the sidewalks, we get rid of the weeds, and that's what we do every day. So if you have any questions about anything at Misquamicut Beach, now's the time.
All right.
My name is Caswell Cook, and I'm the executive director of the MBA. And I am OCD when it comes to trash.
Oh, we do have a question.
Yeah.
Someone wants to know what is happening with Sandy's Lighthouse and if there is any new owners.
Here lies Sandy's Lighthouse. It's closed. You know, Sandy and Don passed away. It was for sale for a little while. Right now, the family's basically running the parking lot. And I think they're just trying to determine what they want to do going forward without Sandy and Don. That's as much as I really know. So unfortunately, it's closed for now. Are we having fun yet, Shane?
Having a blast. This is fun. Good morning.
That's a Pepsi truck. That's also bigger than we are.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I like Coke better.
Yeah, me too.
Because, you know, they sponsor all the stuff at the beach. So, Coke is the drink of Misquamicut Beach.
Gotta support your sponsors.
That's right. I'm gonna spray a little weed. It's not really that exciting, folks. It's just a weed. Actually, might just pull the weed. I don't get onto private property. Although,
Going the extra mile for the Misquamicut businesses.
I just don't like anything growing out over the sidewalk, you know? I just try to keep it off the sidewalk. Ow, I'm getting old. My hip hurts. Ow.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sometimes I can get 2 cigarette butts. Not today. All right, let's keep going. Hey there.
Morning.
Morning. See, usually I just drive up and I reach.
Oh!
Maybe I don't. Hey, Deb. Good, you? I gotta sell a house today after I do this.
Busy day for you.
Then I gotta go to Brother Lou's burial at 12:30. Let me tell you about Brother Lou. Lou Amici, one of my best friends. I've known him for 27 years. He used to DJ with us down here at the Andrea and stuff. And I mean, he was a radial biochemist at Yale. And Brother Lou was one of the best there was. He survived. Oh, you're good. He survived a heart transplant. He actually waited 2 years for a heart transplant. He got the transplant a few years ago, and he died last week. Last night was his wake. And so my friend Kevin, Coconut Kevin, one day we were upstairs in my apartment above Seafood Haven back in the day, and we were sitting there with Dan Amici, and Dan was Kevin's like best friend. So in walks Lou, and Kevin says, "This is Danny's brother Lou." And I said, "Hi, Brother Lou." And it stuck. He was Brother Lou for forever. So yeah, that's today. All right, we're gonna turn here and go start heading back because I got to give this golf cart back to Amanda so she can go do some real work and not just blab on camera.
But this is important too.
Well, we
Got to get your message out.
Well, the message is that we keep the place clean and we try our best to keep it clean, even down the side streets and all that, because we want to sort of, we encourage tourism, obviously. But there's also people you got to remember that live here, There's full-time Westerly residents or summer residents or whatever, and they don't want to see the trash all over the place, So we just pick it up, and I think everybody's happier that we do. I don't think too many people notice, but I notice what my crew does. And they're good people that do this stuff. And all this stuff is done by the Misquamicut Business Association. It's not taxpayer money. We're funded by the businesses. So if anyone's got any questions about anything going on at Misquamicut Beach this weekend, trying to figure what you might want to ask. I know that sorry, I tried to pay attention to driving. First priority, right? Oh, I did want to show you one other thing.
Let's go check it out.
I want to show you one of the right-of-ways, because they've been kind of controversial lately about right-of-ways. I'm just going to show you the ones in Misquamicut. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm just getting this piece of trash.
Oh, the old red Solo cup.
Well, a lot of fun things happen with red Solo cups. We'll take a shortcut. I gotta tell you though, we're gonna go by Maria's Hotel Maria, and one of the best projects down here in forever has been the construction of this, I don't know what star hotel, but I think it's a 5-star hotel. It's gorgeous.
It is very nice. Great view. You see just forever. Fisher's Island, the block island.
Yeah. The Balone family just does a great job. They've been down here. Maria's has been here a long time. Breezeway Resort, and now Hotel Maria. And Maria's Seaside Cafe is still here. It's just inside the hotel now. But it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Over here we've got the Ocean View Motel. Across the way we've got Alfie Surf Shop, Little Mermaids up on the beach. That's Maria. And she provides an excellent breakfast. And then, hey there. We got the Misquamicut Beachfront Inn, Sandy Shore Motel. Obviously, I'm going to miss something and get yelled at, but yeah, here's Hotel Maria. You should book a stay at any of our fine hotels. You can get good breakfast too. So this is kind of more the residential side. You know, these are the fire district beaches over here on the left. There's like 3 of them. So if you have a cottage or a house in Misquamicut Fire District, you can use those beaches. I know it's confusing, which beach can I use, whatever. I mean, I'm going to show you one of the public access right-of-ways after I pick up this Cold Stone Creamery cup for my friend Rebecca Green. But there's a lot of public access right-of-ways along Atlantic Avenue. And our last town manager, Mark Rooney, made sure that they got marked really well. So we're gonna go show you one of them just to show you what it, hang on. I can't drive by a dirty spoon. Told you I'm OCD, people. Here's the famous Andrea, Seaside Restaurant and Beach Bar. I spent many a year there. I think I started in '95 and was the DJ there till 2010.
I worked a few seasons there as well.
They got great food. Same family, Pellucci family. Crandall Avenue down there. That's where St. Clair's Church is. That's where the fire department is. This, of course, is the Pleasant View Inn, built in 1965 by the Terra Nova family, who owned it for 40-something years. Now my friend Joseph is the manager, and they've done a lot of renovations this year. Oh look, they got their crew out picking up trash too. Awesome.
This was one of my first jobs. I was a busboy in the restaurant.
And he still is, folks.
Exactly. Hey, when you got a good thing going, you don't want to leave.
That's right. That is one thing about these places at the beach. It's amazing how many people stay and come back year after year after year. You see the same familiar faces working. So this is the very end of Atlantic Ave, where Maplewood intersects with Atlantic. And I just want to show you an example of one of the public accesses. So, right of way, you'll see these signs here.
So right-of-way access means it's a public access to the beach, correct?
Anybody can walk down there.
Gotcha.
So what we do is, like this week, those bushes had grown over. So Mike, one of the guys on my crew, came down. Well, it's probably illegal, right? CRMC doesn't want you to touch a bush. But anyway, he cut some of that back so you have a clear shot going out. So that was the MBA that does that. A lot of other groups come down here and pick up the trash. There's all kinds of like groups, the fishermen. There's a lot of people that have like annual cleanups and stuff that come down and do it. We do it every day. Of course, this was an old granite marker and the sign is missing, which is why they put that one up there. But all of the other access points in Misquamicut, in fact, I'll show you one. have brand new granite markers that are carved that say right of way, so they can't pull the plaque off. But actually what I'll do now is I'll text the town manager a picture. It's not me that gets this stuff done, it's people like him. The public access right-of-way sign at 41 Atlantic Avenue is missing from this marker. Wondering if we could get a new one to put on, or better yet, put one of those granite markers that has it carved in like the other accesses. So there you go. So that's, I guess somebody wanted to have a Budweiser. Yeah, that's fine. Just don't leave your can on the beach. I mean, son of a... I'm getting tired now. Tired of people's trash. We don't mind sweeping a little sand though. Just keep it tidied up. I actually sold this house right here. It was the first house I sold when I was a...
I remember this is where we did that, we were testing out the brand new wireless gear.
Right.
And we did your virtual open house.
That's right.
A couple of years ago now. COVID had just started.
That's right.
Yeah.
I like the name you put on the place.
The Crack Shack.
Well, he's going to tear it down and build a new house, I guess, eventually, so I don't know. No idea. All right, we'll go down the other end. We're just going to take a ride now. No more trash. And we'll show you, I want to show you one of those public, excuse me, well, I just got to spray these weeds. I'm sorry.
You got a job to do.
It's a self-invented job. Nobody's got a gun to my head about it. I just don't like weeds. Yes, folks, it's called All Natural Weed and Grass Killer. We don't like weeds growing here. All right, now we can go. Don't worry, there'll be like 8 more times we're going to stop before I get to show you this public access sign.
A good thing I grabbed the large capacity batteries.
What time is it, do you know?
Time stands still. Quarter of 10.
But I got time for these 2 weeds. I know. Say what you want, I'm a nut job. All right, so if you're just tuning in and wondering what the hell you are watching here on the Misquamicut Facebook page, or Instagram page, or Twitter page, or wherever you're watching this, YouTube, that's what I meant, YouTube.
MySpace.
Yeah, not MySpace, we don't do MySpace. We are the Misquamicut Business Association, and we have a road crew. This is our golf cart, and we drive around and we pick up trash, we pull weeds, we sweep sidewalks, and we just keep Atlantic Avenue and Winnapaug and Weekapaug as nice as we can. I'm going to ignore those weeds so we can keep going. And if anybody has any questions about what's going on at Misquamicut Beach in any capacity, tonight you can come to the drive-in and see Dirty Dancing. Also tomorrow night, there's always great entertainment at Patty's. I see entertainment on the patio of Gino's. And if you're looking for something to do tonight, folks, I'll be DJing after I pick up trash, sell some real estate, and go to a funeral, and then pick up my kid from camp. I'll be back, and we'll change my personality, and I'll be the DJ tonight at the Windjammer. God help you all, and me. If you can't make it tonight, I'll be there tomorrow night. Say we got a pretty nice beach, though. You know, the things that we've had instituted since the MBA started. See these planters with the flowers? That's us. We do that. See these signs in the crosswalks here? We asked the town to do that. That's something the MBA got done. I worked for a lot of years to get this road repaved, and my town council that I serve on, they funded it. So we got the roads redone. What else does the MBA do? If you come in where the Four Corners is, where it says "Welcome to Misquamicut," that's our sign that we put up. We also do the traffic islands that have the, plantings and stuff like that. That's us. And see up here where the CSO is, see the Respect the Beaches sign? That's us. And you see the clock? That's us. The recycling and trash cans, we got the town to do that. See the curbs that are painted white? MBA. So, that's kind of the stuff that we do. That planter belongs to Patty's right there. I won't take credit for that one. All right, we're going to go back on Minnebog Connector. This is the connecting path that's brand new that connects the east and west end of the beach. If you're just joining us, this is new. This is a shared walking and bike path. You do not walk on the brick. That is the separator. You share the lanes with the bikes. We have a public kayak launch right here now. It's funny, there was all those people on the path on the way down. On the way back, there's not as many.
Yeah.
That's the state beach, of course. Even though I stuck one of our red signs right at the entrance there. We just don't want you to litter, folks. We don't want you to litter. There's the Misquamicut Fire Department. They do a great job responding to everything down here. Comments, insults, let me know. Thank you for taking this ride with us today. Of course, there's our new little area with the bike racks, benches from Home Depot, informational kiosk about Minnebog. Not to be confused, public access path to the pond, new right here.
State, is that the state?
I think so. I love this path connector. Brand new this year, 10 years we've been working on it.
Oh, some Canadian geese taking off.
Heading to Canada they are?
Hey?
By the way, these, sorry, go ahead.
I guess they're just geese in Canada.
Gotcha, yeah. Like French fries, it's just fries over there.
Right, yeah.
Pommes frites.
Pommes frites.
Another bench we put in over here from Home Depot on the side of the road. Just, you know, if you're walking, you can have a little break. I'm going to show you one of these other access ways. And then we'll go back to the drive-in and we'll wrap it up. Hang on, we gotta fix this sign. Not that exciting.
Well,
Those boxes there where you can get the MBA magazine. You got some Fly Hawk parking here on the left. You got your Hawaiian shaved ice. You've got Frank's Gourmet. No hugging in public. That's Haley. Papaloo's lobster rolls will be open later. Great lobster rolls.
Who doesn't love a lobster roll, huh?
The Windjammer over here, of course.
The Jamma.
Over here is Horse of Different Color on the left. And Bayview Fun Park, there's Gary. It's beeping Gary. It's Gary with 2 R's. Over here is Jim's Trailer Park. We'll beep to Jim. Some of these planners are doing well. It hasn't rained, and look at how alive those. I don't know what it is. We got them at Home Depot. Hey guys, here's the town beach for town residents. I know it's confusing, all the different beaches and all the places you can park or can't park or whatever. We got a couple more concerts coming up here. We got one on Monday and one on Wednesday. That is open to the whole public.
And that's the Blues on the Beach and Tunes on the Dunes.
So the whole thing is called Tunes on the Dunes, and Wednesday is called Blues on the Beach, and Monday is called Monday Night Jams. But so because at first it was Blues on the Beach, started by Nick Castagna, and that was all there was for the first 10 years was the Wednesdays. And then I came on board and wanted to start the Monday nights, so we gave the overarching theme as Tunes on the Dunes. But everybody still calls it Blues on the Beach, which is fine. So we got this whole road repaved. We got a lot of the drainage fixed here. We got some sidewalks done. They're not great sidewalks. They're asphalt instead of concrete, but beggars can't be choosers. All right, we should be coming up on the first public access right-of-way over here. Obviously, you can walk here, bike here, get dropped off here. No one's gonna send you away for getting dropped off. This is one of the ones that is beautifully marked off here. We'll stop here. We're gonna clean this sidewalk off here while we're at it. So let's take a look at this beautiful signage we have now with all these public access right-of-ways on Atlantic, well, on a lot of them. They can't get rid of that sign right there. That is permanently in granite, so good luck trying to get rid of that. And then we have this one over here, right away to the shore.
Good old westerly granite.
Yes.
Summer's here and I feel like driving, headed out to Misquamicut Beach. Sunny days, there's no denying the summer tan's not out of reach. Surf, sun and sand, come and get your tan. Surf, sun and sand, Misquamicut Beach where the ocean meets the sand. Wham bam, surf, sun and sand. Surf, sun, and sand. Come on, get you a tan. Wham, bam. Surf, sun, and sand. Misquamicut Beach where the ocean meets the sand. Wham, bam. Surf, sun, and sand. Surf, sun, and sand. Wham, bam.